finally, a source of raw, real, and honest information on healthcare issues that matter most. Welcome to BS Free MD. From the latest medical information to how to stay sane as a doctor or a patient, no subject is taboo, no BS is allowed. Now, let's welcome your hosts, Doctors May and Tim Hindmarsh.
Doctails with Cocktails, Wednesday night, coming to you live from Florida. Alrighty, any big words of wisdom or thoughts on Thanksgiving?
Well, we need a new ring light because this one just ate shit.
But your face is still aglow and looks beautifully illuminated.
Probably looks better because it's not as illuminated as usual.
Yeah, your after 5 shadow looks.
And my 5 o'clock shadow, good. It's ridiculous. It is. Seriously.
So, what does Thanksgiving mean to you now that we're in a new place and there's no fall leaves, pumpkin spice, or any hint of turkeys in the area?
No, but we have sand cranes. So we could start a new tradition by killing sand cranes and eating sand cranes because there's lots of them.
Pass. Okay.
Like gazillions of sand cranes.
I know I've shared that story with you.
Did you hit a sand crane? Did you drive over one?
No, but the worst actually wasn't Thanksgiving. It was Canadian Christmas, but it still involved horrible foul. So in Canada, because Canadian Thanksgiving is so far apart from Christmas,
it's the
people prefer
10th or 12th of October usually.
It's the second Monday
in October.
And I know that because it's usually on my birthday. But anyway, Christmas is quite a ways off from Thanksgiving. People love their turkey up in Canada, and so most people would eat turkey for Christmas. Well, one year, someone, I think it was my dad and my grandpa, got this genius idea that they were going to acquire some wild birds from a friend who, I don't know if they went hunting with them. I don't know. They weren't into hunting, but I think they did. Anyway, they got this wild duck and wild goose. And that's what we had for Christmas instead of turkey. And it was a disaster. So much so that I refuse to ever almost eat duck to this day, because not only was it really gamey and greasy, and it was not properly plucked or prepared. There was feathers in it. My mom and my grandma didn't know how to really cook this stuff, but there was a shot throughout the whole thing. So when you're eating that, you got a little dose of lead in there, lost a few crowns, and maybe that's why I got these fillings, but it was disgusting. Worst Christmas dinner ever. So stick to turkey. Oh, but didn't you try to actually one year acquire a wild turkey?
We shot it out of a tree, and then I was going to do some sort of whiskey marinade, and it was essentially like drinking shots of whiskey every time you took a bite because I had no idea how to do any of that.
You soaked that turkey like
it was drunken
overnight
turkey. It was awful
for like 14 hours. And what did I do? I prepared this little tiny, I don't even know. I got a turkey breast from the grocery store, and I'm like, just in case I'm going to cook this thing as a backup. Well, we were eating that wild turkey, and we were all getting lit, including the kids. And there, we had to pull it away.
Wild turkey in wild turkey.
Yes. So that was no good. So I'm like all out with anything crazy for Thanksgiving. Stick to the basics. Stick to your butterball. And what we're doing tomorrow, guess what we're doing? I am not cooking a turkey.
We're going to the country club.
We'll go to the club for lunch. There will be turkey there, stuffing the whole bit, because I ain't got time for that. And
no, because we'll actually be able to get up early enough to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade live. Yeah. In other words, May will be awake and I will be sleeping. That is exactly
live on television, not live from.
We're not
live.
No, we're not driving to Manhattan.
The storefront of Macy's in Manhattan. No. Although that is on the bucket list. I've always had that on my bucket list to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. I've loved it even since I was a little kid.
In person.
Yes. Do you know what year it started?
It started like in the 30s. The 20s or 30s. It's damn near 100 years old, isn't it?
If anybody knows, give us a shout out on there. Macy's parade, and I'm going to look it up. Meanwhile, of course, if you type in Macy's, all it gives you is advertisements for clothing and Black Friday specials. So maybe you can find the history of the Macy's parade. But I love it. It's just I don't know, a total staple of Thanksgiving. It's watching the parade.
And then
because that's
the
when
dog show.
Yes, because that's when Santa Claus and all Christmas is supposed to be ushered in. But no, it starts after Halloween. So anyway, we will be doing that beside our pool under a palm tree and watching the parade. All right.
So we need to play a game called Florida Man.
Okay.
And basically what you do, you type in Florida Man and any date, like your birth date or whatever. So I put Florida Man Thanksgiving, and this is what came up
any
first.
date. Okay. And this is in Google.
Correct.
You type it into
and the first one that comes, the first hit is always the best. And so you hit that and it says Florida man accused of trying to kill family in argument over late grandma's phone.
Oh.
Yes. Orange County, Florida. An Orange County man was arrested Monday night after shooting at his family last month, according to the Orlando Police Department. William Stovall made his first appearance in front of a judge Tuesday morning following this arrest. Police said the shooting was reported on October 30th at a home along Fitzgerald, blah, blah, blah.
That's not your birthday, October 30th?
No, I just put Thanksgiving in, and it gave me that.
Okay. Well,
and they were arguing over the phone, and he decided to shoot up the family because of, like, apparently... According to police, Stovall then began walking away before turning around, cussing at the family member and pulling out a gun. He then fired the gun around 10 times at the family member and others. Obviously, a terrible shot. Thankfully, a terrible shot. I can't imagine. Can you imagine if drugs or alcohol were involved? What are the chances? Like 100%? Yes. So did you do one?
Yeah, mine are pretty funny. So the first one that popped up for me was Florida man dressed as Fred Flintstone pulled over in footmobile. For real. But sadly, it doesn't load so that I can read the whole story. So, but the other one that I've got is Florida man accused of pouring beer into alligator's mouth. 2 men were arrested in Martin County.
Whoa. That is the king. That is the king of Florida man. Like, it's not like you wrestled the alligator or you punched it in the face. You tried to get it drunk. Yes. That is the greatest Florida. Like, seriously, you win, Florida man. Right there.
And it says 2 men were arrested in Martin County accused of taking an alligator and pouring beer in its mouth. According to Treasure Coast newspapers, 27-year-old Timothy Kepke and 22-year-old Noah Osborne were arrested for unlawfully taking an alligator. Apparently, there was a report that one of the men had an alligator bite in his arm. Beer was also poured into the alligator's mouth, which aggressively reacted afterwards. The pair released the alligator back into the water.
Dude, that is so great.
This guy told officers he tried to get the alligator to bite him and gave it a beer and was still alive when they released it. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Oh, that is just delicious.
That's the definition of Florida man. I don't know. We might have to do these weekly because there's some really pretty funny ones.
That is the best one. Okay, yeah. So this one's from my birthday. Florida man robs Wendy's after grilling burger. So he didn't just rob Wendy's. He worked at Wendy's before he robbed Wendy's. Jensen Beach. Oh. Florida officials say they are looking for a hamburglar who broke into restaurants, fixed himself some food, and then stole money. The Martin County Sheriff's Office says the suspect forced his way into a Wendy's in Jensen Beach by smashing a window with a brick and then fired up the grill, made himself a hamburger, and walked away with the store's safe. He also went to another Jensen Beach restaurant where he helped himself to more food and more money, because there's nothing that makes you hungrier than a good robbery. Seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like an appetizer? so that you will eat more food? No, I'm just going to do some robbing, and that will suffice for the calamari.
I'm thinking I would be done after the first round of that. No kidding.
Yeah. So it's just, this is fun.
You like Florida Man?
I like Florida Man.
Well, I was looking up some funny jokes and cartoons online, and I found this Thanksgiving turkey that says there's an ICD-10 code for that, for Thanksgiving diagnoses. Any ideas what they might be?
Turkey coma.
For real. It's code E70.5, disorders of tryptophan metabolism, aka
turkey coma.
Turkey coma. You can actually code for that.
Remember when we had that cat? We had this exotic cat. This is such a good Thanksgiving story. So we had this exotic. I had to have if we're gonna have cats, like we didn't have dogs yet, so I had to get the like most wild looking cat, and it's a Bengal, right? And so we bought it from this very kind of disreputable cattery or whatever they're called. And
breeder.
Yes, and this cat looked like it was a beautiful cat, and he looked like a little like cheetah almost, like these these spots, and he was actually pretty cool. He was actually a pretty decent pet. And so but he had this awful meowing. Like he was like a dog. He would get out, he'd want to go outside, and he would get up at 5:30 and just start wailing, this like screaming, wailing, meowing. It was awful. So one time we had Thanksgiving dinner, and this was before our kids were born, and we left, and I don't know, we're at a friend's house or something, and we came back, and we had the turkey with tinfoil over it sitting on the counter, and we came home, and it was
still warm, so we didn't put it away in the refrigerator yet, letting it cool down.
And there was like 1,000 little cat-sized mouth bites on this turkey, and probably a third of the turkey was consumed,
gone,
by this cat.
Yeah.
And we're like, where the hell's the cat? And he's like literally laying there,
like Garfield. That's
completely
Garfield
bloated,
right
and he was literally in kitty cat turkey coma because he consumed, like, honestly, he probably consumed a third of his body weight in turkey.
Oh, how about 3 times his body weight in turkey?
It was awesome because he was super mellow for like 2 or 3 days, and then he was back to meowing his ass off at 5:30 in the morning.
He just became a snake.
Yeah, it was
just unhinged.
Like we looked at it, it was so funny. Like I wish we had cell phone cameras back then, because it's like these little tiny mouth, like cat-sized mouth bites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and he ate this until he was in a turkey coma. Yes,
totally.
And he was one of the. What do we have? 20 cats? How many cats do we have?
Not 20, maybe 12-ish.
12 or 13.
12 or 13. I lost count.
Yes.
Probably 10.
We didn't have alligators in Oregon, but cats would just magically go outside and never come home.
Cougar food.
Yes.
If you live in the country.
Yes. It's like they had an hors d'oeuvre fork in their back. It's like.
So what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Stuffing with gravy.
Oh.
Seriously. Like I like the combination. The candied yams. That is the dumbest. That is the most god awful. That I hate that. I hate it. Sweet potatoes. They're not potatoes. And they're not that sweet.
Is that an American thing? I've never tasted those until we moved to the U.S.
So let's put marshmallows on a perfectly fine fruit and completely. So now you need
vegetable.
Whatever fruit, vegetable, whatever the hell it is. So let's take this, whatever.
Okay,
it's a root vegetable, and it tastes like earwax. So we have to put marshmallows on it so it's palatable, and then you need like insulin because now it's just sugar.
Because there's also brown sugar on it. There's the butter, the brown sugar, the marshmallows, and I'd never tasted that until we moved to the U.S. And I like sweet potatoes, but not all that other stuff.
Potatoes, turkey, stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce, and I don't know, a couple liters of whiskey. Perfect Thanksgiving right there. I have it all mapped out for everyone, if you will listen.
Well, I used to like the stuffing a lot until I had to go gluten free, and it's not the same. But I do
No,
make
it's
a pretty. I do make a pretty good
No.
gluten-free stuffing.
Yes.
But
Pumpkin pie. Candace says
Yes.
pumpkin pie.
I have to agree. I'm all about the dessert. I like turkey. Give me some yummy turkey. And I love pumpkin pie too. So, you know,
Like real stuffing is really good. It's also really kind of gross.
well,
Like you gut the turkey. You take
no,
all the
nobody does
entrails.
that anymore.
You take all the entrails out of the turkey.
Nobody-
Well, some other poor bastard takes them out.
No.
And then you replace them with bread.
Nobody
Yes.
puts.
Where this turkey's colon was, I shall fill it with bread.
I think
Because spiced bread where a turkey's colon was is just too delicious to pass up.
I think only.
Yes. Who invented that? Like the same psycho freak Scottish bastard that came up with haggis?
Let's find out.
Let's fill the stomach of a lamb with
Only the diehards stuff a turkey the old-fashioned way.
Oh, we used to do it. It's like
It's not safe anymore. You get sick.
There's grandma with her fist up a turkey again. Like seriously. Like who thought this up? Who thought this up, right?
Well, let's
it's like this. It's like the test if you're a slow acetylator of acetylcholine, which is an anesthetic paralyzing agent. Okay, just stay with me for 1 second. The test is the reagent you use to test people for this is salmon semen.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about where does weird shit come from that's so random?
Your brain.
Correct. But I'm not the
move
font.
on.
I'm not the font of salmon semen as a reagent for a test to see how an enzyme works for you to break down an anesthetic. And I'm like, who is the freak? Who is the freak that came out with salmon semen as this reagent? And then can you imagine if you are the purveyor or the producer of said salmon semen and you go to a cocktail party and you are meeting women, assuming you're a man or maybe a woman, I don't care. I don't judge.
Women.
I don't judge. And they say, what do you do? And you say, I procure salmon semen from salmon. Like literally, what do? I jerk off salmon. And then you go,
someone's got to do the dirty jobs.
How do you do that?
Let's not even let our brains go there. Let's move on.
How do you do that?
Here's the history of
it's the same person that decided to put spiced bread in place of turkey colon.
No, not even close. Think about it. So
it's the salmon semen guy.
Started back in Europe before they had stoves. So
perfect. So it's a dead, uncooked turkey that's being fisted.
Yeah, it had any bird.
Unbelievably.
Birds were roasted over an open on a spit over an open fire, which made it difficult to cook side dishes at the same time. If you were actually a cook in the kitchen, you would know that. Too much multitasking, so they would put it inside. There you go. That's why.
So it was just a
plus.
It was just a way for
it absorbs the flavor and the juices
of
the turkey, and it does make it better.
Because the colon juices are just unbelievably delicious.
There's no colon in there.
Well, there was.
Anyway,
there was a turkey colon going to the turkey cloaca.
Well,
because birds have just one.
Some people like that stuff. Those
well, haggis. Like what the hell?
People like those fine meats. Yes. Okay. So
okay. Another thing. Fine meats. How did the name sweetbreads be associated with organ meats?
I don't know.
I'm eating liver and kidney. Okay, you're eating the filtration system of the cow or whatever.
I know people worry about toxic things in their body, and then they go and they eat.
No, and it's like
livers and colons.
Seriously, it's always these British people that do this insane food thing, right? And so it's like, well, we can't call it the filter system because then no one will eat it. So we'll just call it sweetbreads. That sounds like a great name, and then they'll eat it. I'd like some sweetbread kidney pie because nothing tastes sweeter than the organ that makes piss. Yeah.
You know what?
That's why they have gin and tonic. It's like, holy shit. It's the only thing
You're
that can
starving.
make you eat that.
That's what it is. All right. Guess what the other ICD,
It's sweetbreads.
the other diagnostic code is that you can use
for turkey coma?
Yeah, there's an actual code. Here you go. For all you medical types. It's R63.2, polyphagia. Excessive eating.
Yes.
Hyperalimentation, not otherwise specified.
Yeah. Enjoy getting a not otherwise specified code through the coders.
Hyperalimentation.
That's called a phone call. Dr. Hindmarsh, why did you code
excessive
this?
eating. No, for real. That's a real diagnosis because, someone came in and complained about it and they had to make it up.
Yes. And that's followed by code 17643, which is sweaty fat fuck.
Nice. All right. But we have to take some of this stuff seriously. Like you're talking about stuffing turkeys and all the diseases you can get if you don't do it right.
Oh, boy.
There is a recall for our friends up in Canada on turkeys. Health Canada issues a turkey recall for the Western provinces. Sobeys, grocery stores, as well as Safeways just announced this 2 days shy of Thanksgiving. Health Canada issued the recall with Sunrise Farms young turkeys with giblets. Those things you love. How about microbial contamination and possible spoilage?
So if you get a giblet-free turkey, is that one not on the recall?
I don't know. But it was all the way from British Columbia to Alberta to Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Didn't indicate when the product was sold, but Canadians are being asked not to use, sell, or serve the recall product. And you can check online. Sobeys and Safeway published the recall alerts. So don't eat that. Don't want to have any sick family members up there.
And don't eat salmon semen either.
I think I'll totally pass. Yeah. Totally pass on that one. But I did have salmon for dinner. It was delicious. So
yes, but you have to get it from the other corner of the United States. Like literally from the only way you can get good salmon in Florida is to get it shipped to you frozen from Alaska.
Yes.
It could only be further if it was from Hawaii.
I think it would be closer to just get it from Europe or to eat those.
I don't know. Do they have the good pink real omega-3 salmon, non-farmed wild salmon in Europe? We need to look that up.
We do.
Because all the Atlantic salmon is raised in a gigantic.
Nobody's going to eat salmon for Thanksgiving.
Salmon cage. That's not good. Don't do that.
No.
You need it. But it needs to be swimming up a river and being happy until it like flops into a net and is summarily.
It's healthier. But yes. You know what? You can be drinking on Thanksgiving, which we're actually not. We're doing.
Well, we did pre-gaming, and so May can't drink anymore, or else she won't be able to.
I'm like, I'm tapped out. Let's just skip it, but we'll suggest a lovely cocktail because I was going to suggest we try pumpkin pie martinis because it's Thanksgiving. And then I looked it up and I thought this sounds kind of gross, but here you go. This is how you would make it. I would not recommend going out and buying the pumpkin syrup from the liquor store. Just seems like a waste, but you can make it with pumpkin puree, 3 tablespoons, a little bit of maple syrup, and a bit of pumpkin pie spice or nutmeg and cinnamon in there, a little dash of that. Rim your glass with 1/4 cup of crushed graham crackers, and then you shake together the puree, the maple syrup, 1/3 cup, a half and a half, and a shot and a half each of vanilla vodka, and a cream liquor like Bailey's, and then ice, and voila, pumpkin puree, pumpkin spice.
It sounds
martini.
like a lot of work.
I just thought I would share that cocktail of the week. There you go. It's an actual real cocktail, and we're not drinking it. We're passing. I
think I want to go someplace and lay down a 20 and have somebody else make that for me so that it's right.
Yeah,
like if you don't get the right amount of puree in there, it would be like pumpkin spice pablum.
It would be chunky.
It would be. Yeah. It'd be like alcoholic diarrhea in your martini glass, which I would find incredibly unpleasant.
A lot of that thick orange drink that just sounds gross. I prefer the key lime myself.
Have you seen any of these leftover recipe things that they've put on Instagram? Have you seen any of these?
Oh, yes.
But some of them are absolutely genius. like where they're using waffle irons and taking stuffing and then turkey and whatnot, and they're making like a waffle out of stuffing that you then make almost like a panini with the turkey and gravy and whatever you want, all the accoutrement. Thank you. In the stuffing waffle or stuffing waffle taco. And I'm like,
well, too bad.
These guys need a Nobel Prize for leftovers.
Too bad.
Like, seriously.
We ditched our waffle iron when we moved because I was like, we're not using this thing. Goodbye. I couldn't even sell it.
Apparently,
I couldn't even sell it.
You can put damn near anything in a waffle iron.
Yeah.
Probably salmon semen.
Maybe your shirts for work.
Yes.
That would be a whole new definition to waffle weave.
Well, the original waffle trainers made by Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight, who now is still alive and owns Nike, they were actually made in a waffle iron.
Mm-hmm.
They took the rubber and used Mrs. Bowerman's waffle iron back in the late 60s or early 70s and pressed the bottom of the, what would be the sole of the shoe in the waffle iron. Ingenious. And they were called waffle trainers because they were actually made in a waffle iron.
I love that kind of stuff. Just like, who would even think to stuff it in there and give that a go?
And now the shoes are made by Chinese slaves. But I digress.
Yeah.
And they don't use waffle irons.
Well, maybe they do. You just don't know.
I don't.
Any other fond Thanksgiving memories? Probably not, other than
because in Canada, I remember riding my bicycle because it's so early. It's like between the 10th and the 15th.
Snow.
And it would be freaking snowing.
I know. And there's no snow there now in our homeland. It's dry as a bone. So I don't know. I just remember always pulling the wishbone after the turkey dried out and you had to save that thing. Yeah. Does anybody else do that? Is that just like, are we old and dating ourselves? Like you make a wish, you both pull.
The answer is yes.
whoever gets the biggest chunk wins. All right.
Okay.
This is not funny news of the week, but it kind of is. We've been getting all these mailers in our mailbox because they figured out we're the new guys here in town.
They harvest the new homeowners and then they send you coupons.
Yes,
for everything
and catalogs.
Does your water taste like shit? Yes, it does, because I live in Florida. Yeah. Do you want to test it and have a $19 billion water treatment? No, I don't.
I like the scammy ones like, oh, you're going to get a $100 Walmart or Target gift card if you just give us a call. And we got this prize for you. I'm like, yeah, sure you do.
Yeah, no,
sure. So I open up this package and I'm rifling through all of these things. And I'm like, what the heck? I'll take a look. But most of them are just, ADT security and, have this person clean out your vents and clean out your dryer and pest control and more pest control and pool boy and more pest control and
pool boys,
hurricane
and
shutters
control.
And more pest control.
Right.
And more pest control.
Exactly.
And anyway.
Because everything in Florida is in a different stage of moving back to a swamp.
Yes.
So essentially we are swamp warriors.
Well, okay. So on that note, just pause.
Which is great.
No, just stop right there. Stop right there because on that
swamp warriors
on that note,
unite. Swamp warriors.
They know that everything is reverting to a swamp because we got these.
Including.
Can I go now?
100%.
Including.
I'm teeing up. I'm putting the ball on the tee so that you can smack it onto the fairway.
All the private areas. Your front to your back bum, as my daughter would say.
3-year-old daughter would say. Your front bum and your back bum.
See this? I'll hold it all up for you. You're watching.
Vaginal odor.
Relieve vaginal odor with this product. And I even looked it up. And it's called Claire V. Isn't that a beautiful name? If you're named Claire, I am sorry. And if your last name starts with a V, Claire V, you've just been destroyed.
Not only is your pool trying to become a swamp,
you get 20% off to subscribe to Claire V to relieve vaginal odor. And it's a simple, safe, and easy way to balance your vaginal microbiome. Reduces odor, itching, and discharge, promotes a healthy pH, targets the cause and the symptoms. And apparently 93% of women prefer Claire V over other drugstore products.
who
It's
do
made
they-
by Bonafide,
who-
and they actually make a lot of really good feminine products for vaginal dryness and hormone replacement
Yes.
therapy type.
It's-
Not hormones, but supplements for menopause,
Yeah, but
etc. Anyway, apparently 100% of women, it says this on the back. I kid you not. There's the numbers. 100% of women reported reduction in vaginal odor at 6 months. You have to use this for 6 months and what? Do the whiff test? How do they randomize control trial this? Everybody gets to start sniffing, or who does the sniffing?
Well,
Let's not.
I am the science, and I have been very familiar with the feminine sniffing world. And we're coming up with a new mRNA vaccine for, well, we're calling it Moderna.
It says at the bottom in fine print, results from an open label clinical study.
Yeah, which means I
Published in
don't. Look, I
2018.
can't even.
So
I'm self-censoring
good. You
because
should.
this is
I will
so
do,
dumb.
I will do it.
This is so dumb.
So vaginal infections for women, such as overgrowth with bacteria like yeast or bacterial vaginosis, is a real problem. And some people do have an alteration in their pH, just like some people get jock itch and athlete's foot easier than others. People will have overgrowth. But I mean, honestly, to be mailing it, it just seems weird to be mailing it in
Did
the
you
mail.
remember those ads that I found from the 50s or the 40s?
Oh, yes.
Where they had Lysol douches because, these women were horrified that their husbands wouldn't sleep with them because they had whatever. So Lysol, like just put that in your thinker and think about that.
So while we're talking about
how
that,
horrible could that possibly
people
be?
do
How-
strange things, not
like-
even in this current date. So I'm going to share some.
You're
a
supposed
story.
to have bacteria there. It's actually super healthy. The last thing you want to do is kill it all.
People put stuff
Because
in
then
there.
only the bad bacteria. It's like we're alive with bacteria. We have more bacterial commensals in our colon and in our body and on our skin than we do actual human cells.
Yeah.
So don't kill those. That's bad because then your body becomes Detroit,
But what is that?
where you kill off. You get all of the good people to leave downtown Detroit, and then the only people left are gangs.
Okay, what's the name of that lady? Though I have to interrupt. What's the name of that lady that was it Jay Leno or what late night talk show? I wanted to call her the pumpkin pie lady.
No,
or
it was the something else lady that we're the. People would call in and she would say, the guy's like, how do I not have a hangover? She's like, you're dumb. Don't drink so much, you dumbass. That lady.
Yes.
The fruitcake lady.
The fruitcake
lady.
So fruitcake lady, if you look it up, there's some funny videos on
But
there.
the
best one ever is
absolutely the best one. I'm getting married and we have saved ourselves for marriage or whatever. How do I make sure our first sexual experience is good? Well, you got to make sure Miss Puss is clean. You got to be clean.
Oh, she just goes off. How about?
I mean, this is on the Tonight Show like 25 years ago.
Anyway, she instructs you on how to take care of Miss Puss.
Cake lady. And it's not, just to clear up any confusion, because we are not giving medical advice.
No.
It's not Lysol.
But I am going to give some advice right here on what not to do. And I'm going to rat out somebody, and this is not breaking hip or anything, but I've had, because I've done a ton of gynae and seen all kinds of stuff. People, women, I guess nowadays the word is people, but I'm not going to go there. Women.
Birthing people.
No, people with vaginas like to put stuff in there to make sure it doesn't smell. So, everybody knows I'll just use some plain yogurt to combat, because yogurt's supposed to stop yeast infections. I've seen so many people come in after slathering yogurt on it, and it actually does work. But inserting things in there that shouldn't be in there has got to stop. So you're right. I've seen people put in everything from I haven't seen the Lysol, but vinegar, and man, does that burn. to yogurt douches to
salmon semen, obviously.
cloves of garlic.
What?
Whoa! And at the clove
what?
of garlic.
Slow down.
Yes.
Seriously, cloves of garlic. Like she's dating a Dracula?
I had, at that point, never heard of that before. And I said, sister, stop putting stuff in there that doesn't belong. Only what belongs in there. Because garlic is known to have antimicrobial, antibacterial properties. People eat it. It's supposed to be. I was like, what? So yeah.
I'm speechless.
From vinegar to yogurt to
vinegar. Okay. Vinegar, yogurt, and garlic. I would like to date the woman that is flavored like a gyro, please.
That would keep you
anyway. Or a Greek salad.
All I'm going to say is just don't put stuff in there that doesn't need to be there for this. Okay, on to the next coupon that came in the mail. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh my gosh!
On that note, though,
why
it never stops?
Seriously, why did
yeah, you're done. Bonafide apparently has got some stake in the game with these mailers because they sent this one. Want better intimacy. Apparently 30 years plus marriage and living in old folks land, people need better intimacy. So this product is sent in the mail and we'll get 20% off and free shipping with Ristella, where women are experiencing renewed intimacy with Ristella. 84% experience increased physical arousal, etc. So
what is it though? What is it? What is the Ristella?
It's hormone and steroid free. It's recommended by over 5,000 doctors, and it's made by Kellogg. Kellogg supplement. I don't know. I'll have to read this. I did not look up to see what it was.
Let's do that.
I'm thinking
look that up.
That one
right
I did
now.
not look up, but I'm going to guess it's probably some of the herbal supplements as well as more Ayurvedic type.
Here it is.
Medicines. Did you find it?
Intimacy during menopause.
Mm-hmm. What's the ingredients?
Intimacy
ashwagandha
during menopause.
Okay. What is?
Before menopause, she was only a bitch for a week of the month.
Oh, stop.
Now she's
You're going to get in a whole heck of a lot of trouble with this
all
episode.
the time.
Can I find the extends? Did that one come in the mail too?
Oh no, I think they got sued out of existence for like terrible.
Can you see what's in what the active ingredients are in there?
Ingredients.
I'm thinking it's like
proprietary, which means
they're not
that
telling.
Proprietary is a code word for bullshit. Plant-based blend features 2 powerful antioxidants: French maritime pine bark.
What? Pine bark?
Extract and rose hips, plus the amino acids L-arginine and L-citrulline. Together, these ingredients dramatically increase blood flow to the vaginal area, making it easier for sexually active women to become physically aroused and experience, the big O. Okay. This has my bullshitometer.
French bark. Those French women.
Redlined.
Those French women all know all about it.
I'm redlining the bullshitometer. Like, woo! Like, seriously. Like, if you want, like, why didn't we think of this? Why didn't we think of coming up with a completely nonsense pill or whatever?
We could. Well, why don't we give our secrets away?
To sell to middle-aged and older people that are desperate for, getting their youth back. Like, this is perfect.
Well, we could call it the 4 Fs to.
Well, and the secret ingredient in ours will, of course, be salmon semen, because apparently that is the thing that seems to be high in omega-3s.
Well, I ain't getting on with the salmon, so let's just leave it at that.
Anyways, it's just like
so stupid.
It's so.
Oh my goodness! I think we're done.
5,000 doctors recommended it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, whatever. Like doctors of what?
5,000
doctors of botany recommend.
Pretty much.
5,000 doctors of business administration. I mean,
those are the fun things you get in the mail when you move to a new location, along with the, I don't know,
Like, what about
free car wash?
What about the cool stuff like
free car wash?
Yeah, the free car washes. What about the cool stuff like I would think here?
Oh, we got a coupon
like,
for the liquor store, but you haven't used it yet.
Oh, I remarkably, remarkably, because that liquor store is 2 miles away, and there's one that's like 9,000 feet away. So it's hard, but it is like. What about the cool coupons? Like, couldn't we get a coupon for like the hopped up golf carts that everybody has?
I know.
Like the tricked out golf carts. That was so hilarious on Halloween. People driving around with their kids and their dogs, and they're all dressed up, and they're in their cool golf carts.
They have a parade.
That was cool. They have a golf cart parade
for Christmas. That's going to be awesome. I'll have to get some photos and video for you all for that one.
Yeah, like that. Yep. That's good. But no, we have to get.
Okay.
We have to get everything. It's all.
Well, moving.
It's all vagina snake oil.
Well, moving along to all the things that women like to do. I don't know that men do. Black Friday shopping. Are you going? You're not going. You're going to work to make money.
Yes.
So I can go Black Friday shopping.
Yes, and I will deal with all the people that fall down and get injured Black Friday shopping because we are in the South Gulf Coast of Florida, which means 100% of the people that fall down are on blood thinners.
Pretty much.
What could possibly go wrong? That's right, everything.
Mm-hmm.
That 60-inch TV has now become an instrument of death.
Well, and I think we told the story of how we already saved somebody that went kaboom on the travertine stairs at the club on blood thinners.
Yeah, that was actually a tremendous story because we helped this guy out. I gave his wife some advice. I told them where they should go.
Whoa. You?
Well, we both did. And I spoke for us both, and I kind of whispered in her ear, and they hunted us down like prey.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden our doorbell rings and I'm like, what's going on? We made it a month and they're kicking us out.
We need a peephole in that door.
And this couple arrives and they're like, you helped us out and we got really good care. And we're really thankful that you were there and helped us. And I was like,
I couldn't believe it.
Holy mackerel. I mean, it took them like a week and a half.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and they're just smiles and happy. And I'm like, that
blew
was
me away.
Really moving. It was amazing. It was.
Attitudes are a little different.
Would you like a coupon for better intimacy?
Oh,
they didn't. I made that up because that would have been actually really funny.
Because you better clarify because everyone's going to be believing it, right? Yeah.
That's right. You helped save my life so that I can get back to what I really care about, which is better intimacy.
Well, you were watching TV. That was your intimacy when the doorbell was just like, all right.
Like, come on. I want the golf cart with the spinner coupon.
There you go. Well, what's coming out on the podcasts this week? We had a truth bomb today. And
that was the Thanksgiving / Christmas conundrum between being thankful and being greedy as shit.
Yes, so listen to that, and then you won't go Black Friday shopping. Right.
Let's get some debt and whatever. I don't know. I'll come up with some good words.
But for those of us that need to replenish the furniture and other things in our home, we need to go. Yes. And then we did we did a lot of interviews yesterday, a lot. But tomorrow we're dropping one from yesterday with Dr. Mark McDonald, an amazing actually child, adolescent, and adult psychiatrist who's from Los Angeles that we heard speak at the conference in Ocala. And we shared last week about how moving he was, really touched me on his passion and really just clarifying how we need to.
And then when he was done, he made sure that we had coupons for better intimacy. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was, but this guy is like the unicorn's unicorn. Okay. He's
dissident MD, and we wanted to talk to him about all things going wrong.
Tremendous.
Hell in a handbasket, literally.
Tremendous conversation.
With youth today.
This guy was born and raised in LA, went to Berkeley, went to UCLA, went to the University of Wisconsin. Okay. So to the Wokey von Wokerson universities of wokedom. He still lives in LA and he's not crazy. He's a psychiatrist, and he's not woke. He is exactly the opposite, and he still lives and works there. And it's just like seriously, the unicorn's unicorn, unbelievably eloquent. One of these guys where May and I listened to him and talked to him, and we're like,
I just sat there and I
want
thought,
some gum?
I know. No, I just felt like I was a preschooler listening.
He's so
so amazing.
He's so insightful.
Yes.
And it just unbelievably fun. We have some other unbelievably cool, mind-blowing interviews coming up. Some where I'm like, I can't believe we actually got these people.
Mm-hmm.
We will wait until those are recorded and are going to be released before we let you know.
Well, they are recorded, but
and yes, we've started to explore some other new stuff that we really wanted to explore, like psychedelics. Mm. That's delicious. We haven't tried any yet because we're way too busy improving our intimacy. So
are you?
I wonder if psychedelics.
I'm waiting to see.
Yes. You're still waiting for the results.
Of your efforts.
I'm maybe the psychedelics would help. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe what we're lacking is just mushrooms.
I had mushrooms for dinner.
Yeah,
the button mushrooms just didn't do anything for me though.
Not the kind that.
Not along with the salmon that you didn't nurture as you were describing earlier. Funny enough that I ate that. All right, so that's what's coming out. We've got another Truth Serum episode.
If you haven't signed up for our newsletter, sign up for our
Serum letter that Tim wrote this week. That is follow up. And so you need to be reading those and
then May's for next week.
It's already done. There you go.
Is literally get Kleenex because I was almost wiping away tears. It was
so sign up for the newsletter by scrolling to the very bottom. We've gotten questions to the very bottom of our webpage. It's in tiny writing right now.
We're going to make it in big writing where it pops up and irritates the shit out of you every time you go on
the other way is if you are on Instagram, it's very easy because there is a link in our bio description with a link to Koji, Koji, links all of our social media stuff on there, and it just is easy to get to the Truth Serum newsletter and sign up instantly. So that's another way. Otherwise, you know where to find us: Facebook, Instagram. The show is on Rumble, sometimes on YouTube, and Tim is on the X now and then. Otherwise, send us a letter, send us snail mail. That's hard to find, and I'm not giving that away. Otherwise, we appreciate all you being here to support us. We hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. Don't end up in the ER with the diagnostic code of turkey coma or tryptophan overdose. And
or vaginal odor.
Yeah. Don't burn yourselves. Watch for sharp knives. And don't drink and drive.
And don't burn your freaking house down with your turkey fryer. We sold ours, so we can't. We are out of the deep fried turkey business.
We are. We're just going to the club. So we love all our fans. You're the reason that we keep showing up. So please, if you like this and find it fun, share with a friend. Give them the gift of BS Free MD for Christmas. It's very inexpensive.
And
we'll mail you a coupon.
For bona fide better intimacy.
We'll do another
lush vaginal odor. Maybe they'll become a sponsor. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
It would be, actually.
Because we'd be like 93% of women prefer Clairvy over drugstore products.
Queen D, wouldn't that be fun for them to be a sponsor? I think it would be. So let's.
Yeah, but we'd be making fun of them all the time. Like, how would that work? It's like, well, I have used bona fide. Like, this is how that.
Well, maybe you could be the Joe Rogan and get the Manscaped.
Fleshlight.
No, Manscaped.
That's right. Manscaped. Yeah, well, I actually have that, and it's quite good. But I could say this. I could say I have used bona fide, and I can guarantee you I have exactly zero vaginal odor.
I think it's pronounced bona fide.
Or bona fide.
Yeah.
And I have no vaginal odor. So obviously it works. Mm-hmm. Like none. Zero.
Imagine that.
Goose egg.
Well, happy Thanksgiving again to all of you out there. Shout out to Barb. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And yes, my little Miss K, best friend, I miss you as well. All right, everybody, over and out. Watch the parade. eat your turkey, skip the insulin potatoes.
And the dog show.
And we will see you next time.
It's no secret that medicine is a bit, uptight. That's why Tim and I created BS Free MD, to mix things up a little and have fun in the process. Besides, we are having these exact same discussions all the time, so we thought we might as well invite everyone to the party. If you really like us, you can get plenty more, and maybe see one of Tim's cool tattoos on our Instagram or Facebook pages at BS Free MD. See you next time.
But we try to keep BS Free MD as raw and real as possible. We can't be held responsible for any medical decisions or discussions had as a result of what you've heard on the show. We know, bummer. But the truth is, we really do care about your questions. So feel free to reach out to us by email at doc@bsfreemd.com.